Today we are investigating this trader who apparently took his first ever trade in January this year. And now, a couple months down the line, he's sitting on multiple 5 figures in payouts. It sounded way too good to be true, so the moment we heard about him, we just had to book the next flight down to London. Today we find out the truth. Welcome to 5GM Verified.
Nice to meet you. How you doing? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm with
Omar.
Yes. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I've
you,
spoken
man.
to this guy for, I don't know, how long has it been since we met?
I think like 7 months.
7 months?
Yeah.
That's crazy. So what day is it today? It is the 13th of July. You placed your first trade when?
January.
January. And since then, obviously, only if you're comfortable sharing, you managed to obviously make multiple payouts,
Yeah, exactly,
right?
yep. Yeah, I started off with my first funded account with TCM, which was a 25k account. Blew it, but that didn't stop me. Barney just kept motivating me, I'll be real. Your daily outlooks, weekly outlooks, 5GM, bro. But yeah, after passing my first account, which was a 10k ACG account, I managed to make 1.2k on that account, on a 10k account, which cost me $30, and that's when I knew trading was real.
I think I remember at that time you were saying, should I go for a bigger one or is this like a good enough size? I said, that's a lot.
Yeah, so I was asking a lot of admins for advice because I did have the capital to invest, but then seeing the payouts come through from one account is what actually pushed me to invest into more accounts. So yeah, then I made my first purchase with Hyper Funding, which was a new firm at the time. I saw a lot of people promoting it and I was like, you know what? It's not too expensive, not too cheap either. Let me just give it a shot. Pass the eval, and then I'm almost on 15k payouts.
Yeah, mashallah.
In 3 months.
Yeah.
In 3 months.
So in 3 months since the first payout,
Yeah.
and 3 months before that, you just placed your first trade.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, that's just mental. That is genuinely crazy. So what would you say to people that are looking to buy funded accounts from different firms? Obviously, you're not promoting anyone. You've got nothing to gain for saying to go with a certain firm, but cheap firms, they could be good and bad.
They can be good and bad,
And
yeah.
so why is that?
So obviously with this firm, I haven't had my payouts like on time. I've obviously had to wait a couple days, even weeks for some of the payouts, but they did pay out at the end. But with a good firm like ACG, for example, they pay me out within like 2 to 5 days. Yeah. Which is what's expected with prop firms in general. So yeah.
And right now, you're obviously scaling up. What's the plan?
So yeah, I'm on a phase 2 on Funded Next, and yeah, trying to pass that, trying to keep growing the 100k accounts. Not just you, I've been speaking to other admins as well. They've been advising me to invest in other prop firms like FTMO, for example. Yeah. ACG, Funded Next, Funded Pips, and they're going to keep going from there.
Amazing. Alhamdulillah. So obviously, throughout the day, we're going to ask Omar some more questions about his journey, and let's keep it going from there.
Okay, so Omar, you started trading 6 months ago, but tell me, how does like an actual day look for you? Like, what do you actually do?
So what I do is advertising. So I'm basically just working from home a lot. Yeah, literally, that's how I got into trading. I had a lot of spare time. And then one day, this is how I actually got into trading. Yeah, I ran across Mubs' video. Yeah. And then he was going on about how like he's 19 years old. He's passed 50k evaluations. I was like, you know what? That kind of motivated me. It like sparked a little fuse in my head. So so after watching that video, I was like, okay, let me look into trading. Obviously, there was a lot of other mentors. There was which is like one of the main ones. And then what struck out to me was Mubs, right? Yeah. I wanted to know who mentored him. Okay. So I looked into his profile, and then I found 5GM. And then I found Barney, and I was like, okay, let me buy a monthly subscription first before I fully invest myself into this. So then I bought the monthly course, and I never started studying trading like as soon as I bought it. I was just looking at the response times of mentors. I was seeing if they're constantly replying to students, are they helping out students in general. And then once I saw that, that's when I was like, okay, I'm going to commit myself 2 months into trading. I'm going to learn everything about the course, the whole swing strat. And then, I did that for 2 months. And then January, that's when I first placed my first trade.
First trade placed in January. Yeah. And when was your first payout?
First payout, I think it was in Feb or March.
What? No way, bro.
You know what? Like, I was thinking in my mind, maybe when he said, I'm going to give 2 months to trading, no, I don't want to say you got lucky because you obviously put the work in, but bro, most people would say, like, it wouldn't, if you put only 2 months trading, you're never going to make it. You got payouts a month into trading. And that's crazy. So what made you actually, okay, you're working in marketing, you got a stable job,
you're obviously like a sophisticated person,
Yeah.
and now you want to start trading.
Yeah.
Like, what? Like, it's just free time, and did you just think like, I can do this? What gave you that motivation that I want
There
something
was
else?
a lot of free time, right? And
Yeah.
I know I could do better. Like, I don't want to just stay in 9 to 5 forever.
Yeah.
I'm comfortable right now, but I've got bigger goals. I want to buy my mum a house.
Hmm.
I want to buy a new car. I want to do this, do that. But all of that comes down to like what your actual income is.
Yeah.
And the only way to increase your income is finding something better, right? So yeah, trading is what I found interesting, and that's how I
Yeah.
started.
Cool. So obviously, when you've got a job, you've got a full-time job, right?
Yeah,
Obviously, you
yeah.
work from home, but how does that look? Because a lot of people say, I don't have time for trading. I can't trade. How am I going to be able to trade whilst I've got a job? How did you manage to get around that?
The truth is, like, you've got the time. Like, if you want it bad enough, you've got the time. That's what struck out to me the most. Even though I've been like, I had so many clashes, like meetings, catch-ups with different people in my workplace. I cancelled all of that just to make trading work.
Yeah.
So so I had my alerts on. If my entry was there, I made sure I got out of my situation, placed the trade, and go back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
That's the benefits about swing trading, though.
Yeah.
That's what you can do. So
That's the thing. You're not sitting and staring at every 1 minute candle being printed. You know the draw. You know what you're looking at. You know your bias, and you're just executing on that. So it's not really been an issue for you, like with work and
yeah, exactly.
yeah. Especially now, because you know how to trade now. You're not learning. You know how to trade.
Yeah.
So like it doesn't really affect you in terms of time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like, let me just add on, like,
Yeah.
with swing trading, literally all you have to do is your weekly outlook every Sunday.
Yeah.
That doesn't take that much time. It'll take you, what, 20 minutes max.
Mhm.
You know what you're looking for, and it's just about execution at that point. So, yeah, it doesn't take a lot of time of your day. And
Yeah, sick. When you first got your first payout, did it feel like you think, I shouldn't have done that? Did I get a little bit lucky? Did you feel like that?
Yeah, 100%. So I did feel like maybe this is luck.
Yeah.
Like everyone says it's so hard to make your first payout.
Yeah.
And then I did get it quite quickly, but alhamdulillah. But after I got my first payout, I got my second payout, and then I was like, okay, maybe I need to try scaling up and see if this actually works with a higher.
Do you know anyone personally that trades in your like just friend group or whatnot?
No, I literally just found it from Oops.
Really?
Yeah.
So no one else is doing it.
Person
No
in
one
your
trades.
own circle that
Yeah.
starts
Yeah.
trading.
Yeah.
That's
Sick.
quite interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, because a lot of people, I don't know, like they get put on by
Yeah.
someone or
They'll need to
someone-
first
yeah.
see
Yeah,
someone
yeah,
else
yeah.
that they know actually
That's it.
making payouts and things like that. But you went in
Yeah.
without knowing anyone
They
personally
wait
that's
for
doing
someone to be a test dummy.
it. Yeah.
Like their boy, he started it, so
Yeah.
let me wait till he fails or does well,
Yeah.
and then we'll start.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what my cousin's doing right now, actually, because
Yeah.
he can see me making payouts, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh my god, tell me your strategy, tell me your strategy."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Bro, just join 5GM."
Yeah.
Sick.
No,
Yeah.
inshallah. That's the reason for 5GM Gold. It's free. It's
Yeah.
literally free. If people are always complaining, oh, course, that's fine. You've seen Omar, obviously, mashallah, I'm not trying to plug, but 1 month into trading, getting a payout, that's some crazy stats. The reason why it's a crazy stat is, I mean, look, 99% of people fail prop from challenges. 99% of people will never be able to get a payout. If someone can make a payout 1 month into trading and then consistently make payouts for months later from only starting to trade in 2026, that's incredible. And if you want to learn how to do it for free, join 5GM Gold.
That's it.
That's it.
That's it. Now, also talking about 5GM swing trading.
Yeah.
What made you start with swing trading? Did you ever think that maybe actually, you named other mentors? We don't need to always talk about mentors, but you obviously think you have the idea that there is lower time frame, there is this high risk reward, taking trades all the time. You can start making 2 risk to reward ratio. You can make 20 risk to reward ratio.
Yeah.
What made you attracted to, okay, I want this swing trading, this consistent? What made you attracted to that instead of lower time frame?
I think it was my lifestyle, right? So I'm working a job 9 to 5. Swing trading, I don't need to look at my phone 24/7. Like, I have my setup in my mind. I know how to execute. So I'm just gonna wait for the setup, place the trade, and then go on with my day. I don't need to look at the charts, even though I do that some time to time. but
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Did you look at any other styles? Like, obviously, you did mention, whatnot.
Yeah.
He trades like a very different style to us, and everyone has their own style. But I'm just wondering, what actually was it that made you say, okay, this one's for me? Because a lot of beginners don't even know what swing trading even is. So, like, why is it that whatnot, maybe from Mobs' video, that actually stuck out to you?
I think, what's it called? The main reason why your videos stuck out to me as well the most is because I was comparing you to other mentors, right? Like, for example, one with his strategy is like lunchtime sweep or something like that, and it requires you to pay attention to your phone a lot, trade on the 1 minute as well, which I don't have the time to do that.
Yeah.
But when it came to your strategy and how Mubs was explaining in his videos as well on TikTok, he was saying how like he barely looks at his phone, he places the trade, and then he's out like within the next day or whatever. And I'm someone who's quite patient, which is why that stuck out to me the most. And I was like, okay, let me give it a go and see how it goes. And if that strategy doesn't work for me, then I'll just try something else.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What would you say to the traders that say lower time frame is better than higher time frame trading?
Nah, man, stick to high time frame.
Nah, man.
No, man. No. The first question is, ask the lower time frame traders, in a month of trading, you can show one payout.
Yeah.
You say payouts after 2026 trading, making payouts already.
Yeah.
That's the power of.
We're proud of you.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, statistically, that's.
Yeah. You know what? Obviously, bro, when he told me, I was like, Omar, like he was telling me about it. I was like, when did he start trading? He's like, January. Like when?
Yeah.
January. I was like, what are you talking about,
January
bro?
again. Okay, give them the timeline one more time.
So September when I joined, and then that's when I was like speaking to admins, whatever. And then November, December, I studied the course. January is when I first placed my first trade.
And March.
And March is when I got my first big payout.
And fast forward to today, you've got another payout.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've had payouts and payouts.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah. And also, you guys will see payout request from him as well.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler? Alright, cool.
While you're here, make sure to sign up to www.5gmgold.com to learn some of the strategies Omar used to make this a reality for completely free. What a trader and what a story. Back to the video. So obviously, as you know, a lot of people are going to continuously get into trading.
Yeah.
There are so many wrong paths that they could take. In your experience as someone that has, alhamdulillah, become profitable very quickly, what are your, let's say three bits of advice that you should give to anybody that's looking to start, maybe scared to start? How should they go about it, and what are some tips that they could learn from?
Someone who's looking to start, I'd recommend them find right mentor. I think that's really important. Find a strategy that works for you.
Yeah.
Especially if you're really busy all the time, consider swing trading. I say you're not really going to look at the charts. You know, just have a basic plan, follow it, and execute. That's all what swing trading is.
Someone that's scared to start, what would you say to them?
I'd say don't treat trading as a job.
Yeah.
Treat it as something that's just there on the side. Don't always just like keep it as like your main priority.
Yeah.
Because the more you think about it, the more you make the wrong decisions.
Yeah.
And that's something I suggest to them.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's only been 6-7 months since you placed your first trade.
Yeah.
A few months before that, you had just been introduced to trading in general. Obviously everybody has life plans.
Yeah.
What's your trading goals, trading plans for, let's say, the next 6 months to a year?
Definitely growing my capital. Right now, my main goal is to get at least to 300k funding by the end of the year.
Yeah.
Which I know is quite realistic and something that I am capable of doing. That is my main goal. Just keep scaling from there. And if I can get more funding, great. If not, then keep going at it. I know it works. I've seen results, so I'm not going to quit now.
No, that's interesting you said that.
Yeah.
300k in funding.
Yeah.
How much funding have you currently got? Because the reason I'm asking is because you've actually made quite a lot of payouts regardless. Some people, and this is some point that AB makes a lot, some people might actually have more funding and have made less payouts.
Yeah.
So people say capital's the problem.
Yeah.
But actually, it's a skill.
Yeah.
Someone might have only 100k, 200k in funding and making way more than someone with 600k because they just don't know how to trade anyway. They might have got lucky with the valuation.
10k account was the first account I passed, and I still have. I think management of the accounts is like really important.
Yeah.
Always have good psychology on them. Don't overtrade on the live accounts, because that's a whole different game to e-bows.
Yeah. How important is it for you to respect any amount of capital that you've got? As you said, you started with the 10k account. A lot of people don't respect the capital they have.
Yeah.
They want to jump straight onto a 200k account.
Yeah.
And to get there, they might go through 5, 6, 7 accounts, and then now they're in debt.
Yeah.
So how important is it to understand, I'm learning right now, the money's going to come later?
So for example, I had a 10k account, right? A 10k account, which made me 1.2k in the span of what, 2 months? That cost me £30 just to get that.
So
account.
what's the ROI on that? That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
£30, $1,200.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And beforehand, did you fail any accounts?
Yeah, beforehand I failed 125k retired.
Yeah.
But then I bought I was like, let me actually learn the trading skill.
Yeah.
And then I bought a couple 10Ks, but then I passed the first one.
Yeah.
And that's when I made my first payout with that.
So the first 25K, how much did that cost you?
I think like, it was like £60.
£60.
Yeah, something
and
like that.
then you spent 30.
Yeah.
So overall, now we're including a fail and a pass.
Yeah.
Overall £90.
Yeah.
And your first payout $1,200 straight away, boom.
Literally just like that.
So it can actually pay off when someone is taking their time. Now, when you get the $1,200, what do you do next? You buy another account, right?
Yeah, reinvest and then keep growing your capital. That's what
Yeah.
you have to keep doing.
So technically,
Yeah.
you spent £90 to now get to that stage where you've made over 5 figures from trading within what, 3-4 months from your first payout.
Yeah, literally.
That's a £90 spend for over a 5-figure return.
Yeah.
And obviously, of course, along the way, you've had to buy multiple challenges here and there, but it's all from that first moment, from the first payout.
It's like the initial spot.
Yeah, exactly. And everything then becomes just reinvestment.
Exactly.
It's not like, you know, you're forking back out. You've literally got one payout, and now you've got that like snowball effect sort of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's incredible. And as you said, there are a lot of people that are scared to start trading. Why do you think that is?
It is a lot of stress, I'm not gonna lie. Like even being into trading, there's been a lot of sleepless nights. Just even if it's a 10K account, right? You'd be tracking the trade. Like you just, for me personally, I just randomly wake up like, oh my God, am I still in this trade? Even though I know it's a 10K account, I spend £30. That's my actual risk, £30, right? But then just knowing I'm so close to passing this account is what's keeping me up at night. And then it's just amazing to see how it finally pays off. And those people that are scared or just worried about starting trading, it's gonna work out. If you put your mind to it, that's what that matters. Yeah.
And you've obviously been someone that's been into making money your whole life. What are some other business ventures that you've tried in the past?
So I've tried Amazon FBA, which didn't work out. I think there's a rent-to-rent business thing I did, and drop shipping, and then I ran into trading. And then once I start actually getting good ROI from it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna invest more into it, and then alhamdulillah, it's worked
Alhamdulillah.
out.
Yeah. Okay, so Omar,
Yep.
today you are requesting a payout. We're gonna do the verification.
Yes.
Is Omar actually making payouts? And as we could see, what's on your screen, bro?
$4,383 to be requested.
Allah Mubarak. And you've already got,
Yep, a lifetime payout, 11.3K. Yeah, you can see the approved payouts.
yeah, sick. That's
One,
consistent
yeah.
as well, yeah.
So yeah, this is the full form of them. Let's request.
Let's go.
Pay now.
Sick.
Done.
Congratulations, bro. Another successful payout.
Yep.
What would you be doing with this payout?
Reinvesting into more actual good prop firms such as FTMO and Funded Next.
Yeah.
And keep it going from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, advice to anyone that is struggling to find consistency with payouts. You've obviously held that same account for what, 4 payout cycles now?
Yeah. 4 payout cycles.
Which is really good. A lot of people, bro, 1 payout, blow the account, buy another one. That's why they stay break even. I mean, even so, it looks like some guys on social media are making 10 payouts. They might have bought 9 accounts for it.
Yeah.
So how does someone keep an account for 4+ payout cycles like yourself?
1% is what I'd risk on a live account. And then I'd just make sure I'm taking A+ setups.
Yeah.
So it's something I know that I'm fully convicted of. Something I'm convinced of, like, that's the only trade I'll take.
100%. That's very good.
I wouldn't just
advice.
take a random setup, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly that.
So yeah, at the start of the day, we were a little bit suspicious. Like, how is someone who's just placed his first trade in January making payouts already?
Yeah.
But now you show multiple payouts, but not only that, you're showing something that 99.99% of traders can't do, because if only 1% of traders less than that can get to 1 payout on an account, bro, you're doing 4 on 1 account, consistent.
Yeah.
That shows it's not luck. That shows you are a verified trader, which, bro, well done. You've
Thank you, bro.
genuinely smashed it. So you're getting these payouts to keep coming in, you're scaling these accounts, and now where would you want to see yourself next year in terms of capital? Are you going to be trading personal accounts? Are you going to, what's your plan in terms of that?
So my goal, inshallah, to grow a personal account, at least a 10K account, to grow however much I can,
Yeah.
and 500K in prop firm capital.
Let's go. Easy,
That's the goal,
easy,
yeah.
easy. And that's the thing. When someone like him, a good trader, an excellent trader, has that kind of capital, that's when the payouts, the real payouts come in. That's when you just start smashing out of the park and you really, really change your life. So, bro, yeah, you just need to keep going. And bro, if you want to end off with some motivation, because, you know, you, as I said to you before, like, bro, you might think you making payouts is normal, this and that, but bro, there's so many traders out there that are wishing to get to one payout, that are been trying for years, and you know, them seeing you doing this, bro, it's just gonna be inspirational. So if there's something you want to tell them,
Yeah.
you know,
Don't let the first loss ruin your whole flow in trading. I think keep going at it. Eventually, you're gonna get that one account, and that one account's gonna lead to multiple accounts.
yeah,
So just keep going and just don't give up.
until it becomes a snowball.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you very much, bro. Thank you, verified trader, 5GM Gold. Let's go.
What a guy. Another successful story. I am confident he will achieve much more success. Remember to sign up to 5gmgold.com for free access to our new complete A to Z program designed to help any trader at any level to achieve consistent profit from payouts. I'll join you in the next video to meet some more traders on 5GM Verified.